Today we are in Lake Mary, right next to Keller's Barbecue, which we did a review at, across from Dave's Hot Chicken, which we've been told to do a review at, and we are at Jimmy Hulas, which has been a long time coming because we've also been told to do a review at. There are multiple locations. We just decided on the Lake Mary one, and never been here before. Don't have really any idea of what to expect. Don't really even know what they have. But we have seen a Jimmy Hulas before. So I'm starving. I don't know about you.
I'm pretty hungry.
And we're just gonna go in, get some food, and see what it's like. Let's go check it out. So we have Keller's down that way. We have the Dave's Hot Chicken right here. There's also Academy, the Fresh Market all over this way. Got some different food places over here. And then right here on the corner, Jimmy Hulas. Looks very interesting. I think you have to order at the counter. Hopefully they've got like a menu sitting out that we can show you. We've got a lot of plants out here in front. Looks like they also have some outdoor seating. I'm not seeing hours, but I am seeing tables you can sit at and some tiki torches here. So let's go in and see if there's a menu sitting out that we can look at. Oh yes, perfect, there is. So the music is blaring, but I'm going to try to talk over here. So we've got tacos 1, 2, or 3. This is the first time looking at this menu here. But here are all the tacos, and then down below, bowls and salads, choice of protein. Make any bowl a wrap or swap rice for romaine and make any bowl a salad. And then over here we've got burgers, single or double. We've got Shack signatures, some nachos there. And then down below, locals only with some burritos, a shrimp po' boy, fries, and munchies. And down at the very bottom, you can see the different symbols they have. And over here, we've got little dudes, 12 and under, sweets. What are island crisps? Look at the cookie dough right here. Brunch serves Saturday and Sunday until 3. And then signature sauces. I don't know what sauce to get. And that's a look at the menu. And here's what the inside looks like. They do have a bar, and you do order right up here at the counter. And I'm sure restrooms are on around the corner there. So Mondays, all day, buy one, get one free margaritas. Taco Tuesday, 2 tacos and chips and drinks, standard and street tacos. Wednesday, burger and brew, and Saturday and Sunday, brunch. All right, we're gonna share a few things. Timber's gonna order the Jimmy Churri bowl with steak, so you can see it right there. And then I'm gonna do their special, the tacos, 2 tacos. I think for the first one, I'll go ahead and do maybe the Kingston with the jerk chicken. I think that sounds pretty good. And then I'm not sure on the second one, maybe the standard, just try standard one, or
Luau sounds good.
where's luau? Oh yeah, we could do luau. That does sound good. Served with tortilla chips. Swap any protein for veggies or black bean. Add queso. Yeah, let's do that. And then, you want to try this cookie dough? Flautas?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay, let's do that. So can you get, we prepare all our signature sauces. Can you get extra, or it already comes on it? I think it already comes on it, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. They've got a little like fireplace here with the TV. This is nice. We also tried to get away from the speaker just so it wasn't as loud for us to film. But yeah, this is a nice little spot. We're just gonna be sitting here. Restrooms are right over here. And then they do have a nice bar. I will say decorations in here are really cool. I like it a lot, especially this little area. This is nice and cozy here. We are number 3, so it looks like they'll bring it out to you. But here's the layout again, with of course this being the little relaxation area. I like also the flickering lights in here. Now a few things, the special, the Taco Tuesday, doesn't work with the ones we were gonna get. It only works with like, what, the 3 bottom ones? Standard and street, and I think it actually does say that on their sign. So I ended up going with the 2 that we said, and I upgraded to have chips and cheese, chips and queso on the side. And then we did get the cookie dough flautas. Total was $49.47 for 2 drinks, the bowl, 2 tacos, chips and cheese, and a dessert. And we both went with sweet tea. Did they have unsweet tea?
I just, no.
We asked if they had tea and they said sweet, so we just went with sweet tea. So we know that's gonna be sweet. In fact, here it is. Yeah, that's sweet tea. I will say the one complaint I do have is how loud the music is, especially when you're filming, but of course not everybody's filming, but we are sitting pretty far away from the speaker and it's still decently loud, and they do have other speakers around that aren't turned on, so just know that coming into it. Something else I noticed is it looks like those are the garage doors that maybe on a nice day they open up. I guess you could say the vibe in here though is really cool. Kind of reminds me of like the Polynesian resort at Disney. But I love that feature of having that TV with the fireplace and chairs right there. That's probably the best seat in here, honestly. I also want to make note that they do have a very large table over here for large parties, which is nice to have. So if you have a party of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, there is a spot for you back here in the back. I'm not sure about pets on the patio. I didn't see a sign that says you can't. With it being outside, you might be able to, but I didn't see anything about it. Also wondering if there's free refills. I feel like there probably are free refills, but don't know that yet either. Here's a look at the tacos and also the chips and cheese. I'm guessing that's the jerk chicken one because it looks like plantains right there. And then that must be the luau, I think. We're waiting on Timbers, but we also can show you the dessert, which looks great. Wow, and here's Timbers' bowl. I think you're gonna really enjoy that. It looks fantastic. All right, let's do the chips and cheese first. It's not your standard like queso dip. It actually tastes really good, but I like chips and cheese anyway, so I would always come back and get the chips and cheese again. It's not the white queso though, it's the yellow queso. But it's got a good taste to it. All right, you've tried yours, what do you think?
This is very good. I don't know what the white sauce is, but it's like the crema, I think, maybe. Very good sauce.
It's a good portion size too.
Yeah, there's a lot. I won't be able to eat all that.
Yeah, looks good. Here is the bowl. That is good. It's like it's trying to be like a Chipotle, but I personally think it's better than Chipotle. That's really good actually. Everything tastes fresh, and I don't know what sauce that is either, but that is good sauce and good call with the steak. The steak's good in there. I feel like it's just a better quality than Chipotle. Here's a look at that Kingston with the plantains on there and the jerk chicken. Let's give that a try. All right. That is fantastic. That is really good. Slightly spicy with it being jerk chicken, but that is fantastic. I love it. I'd get it again. What'd you think of the chips and cheese? It's good. Yeah, I mean, it's not your standard queso. Now you're trying the taco. It is spicy, but the taste is good, right? Just spicy. I will say I'm a big fan of their sauces. Of course, I haven't tried this one yet, but so far their sauces have been great. Now it's time to try the luau. Here we go. So it's good. It definitely tastes like your traditional, like, you know, pineapple teriyaki chicken meal. However, I do think I like the first one better, although it's spicier for sure. Yeah, so this one still is good too. You can see the sauce in there. All right, Timber's gonna try one of these. What's it look like on the inside here? Interesting. Yeah. What do you got? Sweet?
Very sweet. But I love cookie dough, so it's great.
It's great. Yeah, they give you a lot of them for $5 too. Like, that's a big dessert.
Well, there's no way I can eat all that.
Yeah. And also these chips seem like they might have like a little bit of like lime salt or something on them. They're good. I love whatever salt they put on them. I'm gonna go ahead and try one of these. But Timber, you love them, right?
Yeah.
But very sweet.
Very sweet.
So one is about all.
Like one whole one.
Yeah, one whole one. Let's give this a try. Yeah, those are excellent. I would say they're borderline stinking good, but the only issue is, you're right, they're so sweet. As soon as you get all the cookie dough in the middle, they're extremely sweet, but I'm very good. Honestly, I would get most of these items again. Obviously, when we come back, I want to try different tacos and different things like that. But this has been a great choice so far. And there's a sign over there by the door that says, toss the trash, not the tray, and put the tray over there. So you will take your own trash, throw it away, put your tray up. Or bowl if you have a bowl. Now there are to-go boxes sitting up there with like the ketchup and mustard and different sauces. So you can just go up there and get one. And then also there are free refills. And I asked, and their patio is dog friendly. Toss the trash, not the tray. I also saw something on the weekends like bottomless mimosas. We're back outside. That was our trip out to Jimmy Hulas here in Lake Mary. One of several locations. I will say, that was a solid meal.
Yeah. I'm glad we tried something a little bit different. Like the bowl I wouldn't have gotten. That wouldn't be a bowl that I would build, but I liked it.
Yeah. If you like Chipotle, you'll love this place. I personally like it better. And thank you for the suggestion, because the person that suggested it, who they know who they are, they love the place, and I can see why, because everything was good. And I will say, not super expensive. I mean, we did get a lot of food.
Yeah.
Added the dessert, both got drinks.
Added the steak, because that was more.
Oh,
added
yeah.
The queso.
Yeah, we added a lot. And looking back at it, I would probably only get the dessert again. It was very good, but if there's like 4 people at the table, because it's just, we actually are taking the rest of it home. But and then the bowl, you and I could have easily probably just shared, because it was huge. So just know that going into it, that there are a lot of options you can share. Did you like the bowl or taco better? You only tried the one taco though.
Yeah, the bowl.
The bowl. I like the taco better. The first taco, I can't remember the name of it.
Kingston.
Was it Kingston? Yeah, okay, that one. It is spicy though, and you agreed with that. So just know that. But staff was good, dog friendly place, free refills, sit inside, outside. And I love the whole TV, huge TV, I want to add, with the fireplace and stuff in there. You were looking like, what in the world? I was like, did you not see the whole area that was?
I did, but I didn't connect that it was a TV, so I was like, I didn't see
not just a TV, a huge TV. And a little fireplace, a little sitting area, nice and cozy in there. But thank you again for the suggestion. Sorry it took us so long to get out here, but we finally made it, and we are really, really full.
Yes.
With that being said, that does it for today. Thanks for watching.